Welcome, both of you, to the show. So, Brandon, I want to start with you. Do you think that Democratic candidates in the first place should be speaking to African-American voters separately, or should they be speaking to voters in general, talking about how the economy, how they can better the economy, the educational system, and various other issues without playing these identity politics?
Well, I think the Democratic platform is playing on identity politics, so they're going to have to specifically speak to the issues in the black community, the bad issues and things that have gone wrong that they've caused. I mean, if you look at any other statistic or spectrum of the things that African Americans are dealing with, it's perpetuated by Democratic policies. Just like myself, and I think of my good friend Candace Owens, we were both Democrats at one point in time, and then we woke up and realized that they have nothing to offer the black community. They have done nothing for black people, and it's time to look for better solutions and look in a different direction.
Kevin, what do you say to that, to people who say that, you know, these policies that have been put forth by Democrats have done nothing for African Americans? And if you really want to help that community as well as other communities, you need to talk about school choice. You need to talk about less regulation to promote businesses, small business development. You need to talk about low taxes and keeping more of your hard-earned cash. That's not what Democrats are talking about.
Well, first I would say, you know, one thing that conservatives like to point out is how the unemployment rate has dropped, but it was steadily dropping under Barack Obama. He set the stage for the economy that we're enjoying now. And the fact of the matter is, yes, millennial black voters are not as hitched to the Democratic Party. They're not going to vote for whoever has a D next to their name, but they're certainly not switching to Republican. Only 6% of black voters under the age of 36 are Republican. So we know Donald Trump got, I believe, 8% of the black vote in 2016. It'd be a miracle if he reaches that again, given the way he uses Twitter and the way he attacks people of color. Those things matter from our elected officials. And I just don't see him getting that much. It'll probably drop a little bit. But certainly Democrats can't take the black vote for granted. And we are seeing young people start to say, maybe we should venture out and look at other parties, but they're not turning to Republicans.
You know, Brandon, final word. We don't have much time here, but I don't know that people around the country, voters, African-American voters included, millennials included, are looking at Twitter. I think they're looking at the impact of these policies on their daily lives. And if they have more money in their pocket, and if they have opportunities that they didn't have before, that's what's going to determine who they vote for, is it not?
No, that's exactly true. I mean, it's not all about the things that come on television. They're looking at the impact in their own lives. I mean, look at the education system. Young people in America, half of the black community aren't even proficient in reading because of some of these policies. But I'll say this, I'm not a proponent of saying, go run to Donald Trump, go run to the Republican Party. Yeah. What I tell people to do is look at what's going on in your community, pick based on who's more effective and efficient in helping you, and the Democrats have nothing to offer. So look to the other side, look at other people, look at other candidates. I obviously chose President Trump because of all his great accomplishments.
We got to wrap, guys. Unfortunately, we have to run. Thanks both for being here. It remains to be seen who will be successful, but we'll talk more with you soon as they come.